Thank you very much for inviting me here today. I understand that you are our home, and some you may be interested in buying additional property here in the city. So I hope you will find the information I am going to share with you useful and informative. I'm going to share with you is I'm going to talk about the situation with property in the city center, and any area. Obviously, going to have the highest price, and as more and more people are competing for house in this area. But renting buying has become increasingly difficult. It is most people dream to one day out their house. How our ship gives us feeling having a cheap something, and we can see clearly what we have worked so hard for our life. It can give us sense of security for our old age, and acknowledge that we will hopefully and have something to pass on to our children. However, buying house, particularly for first time buyer, is becoming more and more difficult. Not only due to increasing price, but also because of the list for substantial deposit. For younger people, buying their first home is very difficult, often impossible. Young couple who cannot get the deposit together need to rent for a long time and sometimes forever. While traditionally home near the center of the city have been more desirable, people and allow looking further are few. This has happened for a number of reasons. The main being that our style of work is changing, along with that of other countries such as the USA. In certain professions, for example, sales and computing, it is no longer necessary for people to be based in an office full time. More and more people are beginning to work from home, which means they can avoid the hustle and bustle of rush hour traffic jam, and to work and have more freedom to choose to live in more rural and peaceful location. My company deal with finding property for both purchase and rental in the city area. One of my main roles within the company is to find investment property for people who wish to head for the future. You now okay. An investment property is usually as a cheaper end of the market. People buy investment property to not to live, but in addition to their own home, in order to rent it out to other people. The advantage of putting your saving into property observed for the future is that you can be pretty certain that as a long-term investment, the money will safely increase in value in line with inflation. Many people are turning to property investment instead of pension scheme as we hear the horror story of countries such as the UK, where people have invested on the deep into pension system to find that now the money is relatively worthless. How automatically and what it allowed as capital gains. That is for very year you as the property is become more valuable and often gives better rate of interest on the money that most banks do. However, that is not to say there are no risk. There's people who buy property when the market is high and price are inflated beyond their true value, only to find that when the whole market slows down, there instead of negative equity is situation that right when you are more for the house and the house itself equals in short the best defined to be way up, the up and down of the housing market. Property investment in handle correctly can be enormous satisfying. I hope that this have given you an insight into basic of the property market.